I hope everyone is doing really well today. We are going to do a holiday energy healing. I want everyone to feel their absolute best as they go into the holiday. Today, I am talking to you guys from Indiana. Came up a couple days earlier than I had planned because of the weather that's coming in. So you'll notice the different scenery behind me. This is at my parents', and I'm so fortunate to be able to do this live from here. So I hope everyone is doing well. Happy holidays. And I hope that you guys are all planning to just have a really wonderful time with friends and family or by yourself, because sometimes that's a nice way to spend the holiday too. It's just by yourself and enjoying your time. So if anyone's new here, my name is Laura Rose. I'm an intuitive energy healer and Reiki Master, and I am here just to help raise the vibration of just the people that I come across, help raise the vibration of all of you so that you can feel your absolute best. And as you guys are getting settled in, I just have a couple announcements about some upcoming events. Each week I come on here and I do an energy healing. So next week will be December 29th. So December 29th at the same time, I will come on here. We'll do another energy healing. And next week's theme is grief. And I know that's kind of a heavy feeling, but I think if we're honest with ourselves, everyone has something that they're grieving on some level. Whether it's the passing of someone that's passed away or a changes in our life. We just have things that are going on that we need to really heal that grief from. So I thought next week we would do a meditation and energy healing on that. Oh, hi, Steve. Negative 10 degrees. That is super cold. Raheem, that's a spam. Don't click that link, you guys. Let me see if I can delete it. Oh, I can. All right, perfect. I can block them. Sorry, you guys. I'm blocking. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this super weird stuff happens over here, but I was able to block them. Perfect. Okay, so anyway, so we'll be going over, that's what we're going to do. That grief is just going to help you guys to work through any emotions, any feelings that just need some help with. The energy healing will just kind of help take the edge off of that wound so that it's easier to work with it. I'm also, let's see, I have 2 monthly events, and my parents have a dog. His name is Gaver. He's up here with me. But I have 2 monthly events that are coming up in January. One is the Sacred Saturday Energy Circle. It'll be January 7th, and it's an hour-long event. It's contained to just 8 people so that we have time to interact, connect. It's over Zoom so we can all see each other, and it will include an energy healing. The theme for that one is going to be new beginnings. So I'm really excited about it. And there is another monthly meetup that's going to be on January 21st at 1 p.m. And that event is 90 minutes long. And during that event, it's going to be more of like a teaching platform. I'm going to talk about how to raise your vibration, how to use just that new vibration to manifest what you want to bring in, and to also just feel better, just to feel your absolute best. So both of those events are $33. Both of them are over Zoom so that we can see each other. And if you guys are interested in that, you could just go to my website, which is sacredsoul444.com, and we will, you can just buy a ticket there. All right. So, hi, Mandy. Good morning. Hi, Ben. Good morning. So good to see you guys. I have a slight, teeny tiny little cold. So if I sound kind of nasally, that's what I have going on. But I didn't want to, I wouldn't to like, I promised that we would meet together and do this energy healing. And I just wanted to make sure that we did that today. So, all right, so let's get started. You're going to want to just relax, lie down, get comfortable, get cozy on your couch. And today, what we're going to do, I'm going to start on healing the energy centers. And I thought that I would go through each one of them and kind of explain what each one does, what happens when they're blocked or not working, functioning well. And that way, you'll know exactly, like if you're feeling a certain way, you'll have a better idea of what energy center that might be affecting, and you can do different things to help heal it yourself, like there's different tones you can listen to, things like that. So I just thought today would be a good time that we can just kind of also educate ourselves on it. So all right, hi Ava, good morning. All right, so everyone get settled in, get comfortable. The more you relax, the easier it is for this energy to reach you and clear you more deeply. And feel free to lie down with your favorite blanket or relax on the couch. And this is just a time for you to receive the love and support you need and deserve. And when you feel ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And I'm just getting connected to everyone's energy right now. Take a few deep breaths to relax. Quiet the mind and settle in for this beautiful healing to bring you what you need most today. If you're open to receiving the energy, just say yes quietly to yourself. And we're going to start with the crown chakra and move our way to the root chakra. And like I said, I'm going to talk through each one to help you understand. So just starting with the crown chakra sits at the top of your head. You can visualize it almost like a vortex that points upward, connecting you to source and spirit's energy. And we're bringing source's beautiful energy down to your crown chakra, bringing it down. And when your crown chakra is open and flowing as it should be, we feel very strong in our faith. We feel very strong feelings of universal love. We feel just this deep sense of understanding that everything happens for a reason. We're all one. We're all connected. We feel very, very, very close and connected to source when that chakra is open and flowing. When it's blocked, we typically feel depression. We feel very isolated. We might feel resentment and anger towards source or spirit. We might struggle with addictions. We might feel very ungrounded, and mostly I have found when that chakra is not open and flowing, we feel very disconnected. We forget that we are part of the one and same of source. If you feel any tingling at the top of your head, that is just that energy doing its work. And we're going to travel down to the third eye. It sits in the middle of your forehead, kind of between your eyebrows, and you might even feel it. You'll all of a sudden feel some pressure, some tingling going on there. This chakra connects us to our intuition, our intuitive knowing. It gives us our visions and even our, we call it our imagination, but it helps us to visualize for our manifestation purposes. We're able to see beyond our physical reality, and we just feel able to really connect and see that there's more than just this physical reality. And when the chakra isn't working properly, we struggle to really use our imagination. We struggle to see past our own reality. We might struggle with our judgment. We might lack focus. The other thing that I have found when these chakras aren't open the way we want them to be, we may also really struggle with feeling very foggy. Our brains, our heads might feel really foggy. We just really struggle to feel very focused. Opening that up. Though this chakra points, it's like a vortex, and it points this outward, and it also points outward on the back. Sometimes people feel like they need to focus more on one chakra over another. And there are times that we have different chakras that are bringing some different struggles to us, or we really want to have more intuitive abilities, so we'll put more energy there. But I like to just remind everyone that all the chakras work closely together. So if you have a blockage in one, the rest of them will also struggle to really function properly. So it's important to work on all of them, but then put some extra love wherever it is that you need it the most. Okay, moving down to the throat chakra. Just it sits right here in our throat. We're just moving that beautiful source energy down to our throat chakra. Our throat chakra is our source of communication. It allows us to have confident, clear expression of self. We will feel very confident in who we are, and we'll feel confident in our ability to be authentic and true to ourselves, and to speak that clearly. We won't shy away from who we are. We'll also feel, we'll able to communicate in a diplomatic way where we share how we're feeling without being hurtful to others, but we stand firm in our boundaries. When this chakra isn't operating the way it should be, we will struggle to communicate, we will struggle to share, we will feel shut down. We might find that we're secretive. We won't want to share things about ourselves with others. We will struggle to be a good listener. We'll spend more time focused on what we're going to say rather than listening to someone. We will have a big fear of being misunderstood, or we will be misunderstood frequently. We might also be very gossipy, loud, overly critical. And all this is where there's an energy imbalance. It's not where somebody's a bad person, it's just an energy imbalance. This chakra is also really important because it assists us in our communication with our spirit helpers. So our guides and angels, we receive intuitive knowing here, but the communication piece is also very vital. So these two chakras work very closely with the third eye and the throat chakra work very closely together to assist us with communicating and receiving communication from our spirit guides and helpers. And we're just working on that throat chakra, making sure it's open and clear and balanced for everyone. Moving on down to the heart. The heart sits right in the middle of our chest. That when that heart chakra is open and flowing, we feel peaceful, we feel loving, compassionate, we feel very tolerant of others, understanding of others. We feel very warm and open, and we're not afraid to express love. We're not afraid to show love. We aren't worrying about getting hurt at all. We're just being loving beings, and we know that no matter what happens, that we will be okay. There's nothing to fear. When that chakra is not operating properly, we will struggle to feel empathy. We might feel bitter, hateful. We might have trust issues. We might feel very intolerant of others. We might struggle with feelings of jealousy, codependency. We might also, on the other end of that, is be very self-sacrificing, where we give, and just don't take care of ourselves at all. We give too much of ourselves. There is a balance, of course, between there's just a balance, because it is very important for us to take care of ourselves and not be afraid to take care of ourselves. When we're taking care of others to the extent that we're neglecting ourselves, that can be a sign that there's an imbalance in the heart chakra. The heart chakra is also very important because our crown chakra brings in all of beautiful source energy down to our heart chakra, and that connects us to the spirit world. And the beautiful earth energies, they come up through our root chakra, and they also make their way upward to our heart chakra, and that connects us to earth. The heart chakra then distributes these energies all throughout the body. So it's really important to keep our heart chakra open. And I think sometimes our heart chakra is the one we're most likely to close because we get so fearful of being hurt that we have a tendency to close that chakra. All right, we've got you guys open and flowing from the heart chakra up. We're going to go to the solar plexus. It sits right below your rib cage. When this chakra isn't open the way we want it to be, we often will feel very anxious. I think that's probably the number one thing I feel when I connect with clients is this feeling of anxiety. It's a very strong feeling, and it hangs out in that solar plexus area. When that chakra is in balance, we'll feel confident. We'll feel in control. We'll have a good self-image of ourselves. When it is not working properly, we will struggle with low self-esteem. We will feel powerless. We will feel inferior, which all of that adds to that feeling of anxiety, that feeling of that we just have no control over what's happening now or in the future. It creates a lot of fear within us. We might also be very geared towards being a perfectionist. We might be critical of ourselves and others. Those are all also signs of an imbalance in the solar plexus. Okay, moving down to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, sometimes it's also called the navel chakra. It sits right below your belly button. It is connected to our sense of passion, our creativity, our optimism, feeling open. When so I frequently work with people that have kind of set themselves aside. Maybe they have gotten really focused on, understandably focused on raising their children, their career, and they've put aside the things that bring them the most joy. They've put aside their passion and their purpose and their reason for being here. And that creates some blockages in that area. When that area is not working properly, we will have a fear of intimacy. We'll have a fear of connection. We will struggle with feeling creative. We will feel very isolated. We might be over emotional. We might even be very manipulative to get our needs met. And we're just continuing to connect with that sacral chakra and clear it. All right, and next and finally, we're moving to the root chakra. The root chakra points downward towards earth. When it is in balance, we feel very safe and secure. We feel centered and grounded. We feel very happy to be alive. And when all of these chakras are flowing and moving together, we feel just so connected and so intentional with our purpose and our reason for being here. We feel very, very connected and very, just feel very sure about why we're here. When the root chakra is blocked, we might have lots of feelings of fear, anxiety. We might feel unsure. We'll feel very ungrounded. We might feel very greedy or have a lust for power. We might be very focused on materialistic items, and we're just not trusting that our needs will be taken care of. We're trying to get what we need out of others. This chakra is very focused on having needs met, basic needs met, food, water, shelter, love, companionship. It's just very focused on that. So we're just going to connect that root chakra down to earth, Mother Gaia. We're bringing her energy up. And we're just going to bring it up. We brought source energy all the way down. We're going to bring Mother Gaia's energy up. So we're going to bring it up through the root, up to the sacral, the solar plexus, to the heart, throat, third eye, and crown. We have the channels open and flowing, connecting you to heaven and earth. You are an open channel. I'm also going to go ahead and cut cords. There are energetic cords that we connect to others and others can connect to us that are not always in our highest and greatest good. So I'm going to set the intention that all cords are cut that are not in your highest and greatest good. We're going to recall all your beautiful energy back to you. We just throughout life, there are just different things that happen where we give away so much of our energy, and we're going to return it all back to you. And then we're going to set the intention that any energy you're carrying that doesn't belong to you, that isn't yours, that it be transmuted into unconditional love and light. And any low vibrational energy that you're holding that does belong to you but no longer serves you, we're going to also go ahead and clear that and clear it, send it into unconditional love and light. You just don't need it anymore. All right, let's go ahead and raise your vibration. We want you guys feeling your absolute best going into the holiday. You are supported and loved. You are balanced. You are connected to heaven and earth. Your energy is flowing. All is truly well in your life. Even if you feel like there's struggle happening, it's all truly happening for your highest and greatest good. There's just experiences and lessons that you're meant to experience and have at this time. Okay, I'm going to start grounding your energy. Always remember to drink plenty of water after any type of energy session that we do together. It just helps integrate the energies. Also know that just because we sign off of here doesn't mean that the energy stops doing what it needs to do. So you may continue to feel the energy working on you. Just grounding. I'm just going to give gratitude to our spirit team and helpers and the Reiki energy, Father Source and Mother Gaia for all their assistance today and clearing everyone so that everyone feels their best. I also want to give gratitude to all of you for showing up today. When you feel your best, you radiate that energy out to others around you. So with you all feeling, clear and clear of all blocks, you go to your holiday just being the beautiful light that you are, and you raise the vibration of everyone around you. So when we take care of ourselves, we actually are helping others. Believe it or not, it works that way. So I'm really grateful to all of you for showing up. I hope you feel amazing. Please be sure to drink plenty of water and take care of yourself. Sometimes after you've received energy, you may feel tired or you might feel really energized. Just honor yourself. Just listen to what your body needs from this and just listen. Do what it needs. You might need some food. You might need some nourishment, whatever you need. You're welcome, Ben. I'm so glad you were able to join us. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, by all means, you know that you can send me a message. I'm always happy to help with that. If you have any questions about, how the energy worked today or anything that, that came up for you, sometimes I'll get messages like, oh my gosh, I felt all this tingling. Is that normal? Yeah, it's all normal. Feel free to send me a message if you have questions. I'm happy to answer them. Oh, Paula, I'm glad you feel good too. Oh, I'm glad, Ava. I'm so glad you were able to attend. Oh, yeah. So animals really love the Reiki energy. My mom actually has a cat that frequently gets involved when I'm doing, sometimes I'm here and I'll do energy work with some of my clients, and she has a cat that gets really into it. So she put the cat up. But, normally when I do these at my house, my cat really gets involved and you might hear her meowing and things. They just love it. So I'm glad that your cat was also there. Oh, you know what? My mom's cat's name is Luna too. So, yeah, that's funny. Oh, good. Yes, you have a nice Christmas too. I'm hoping all of you have a really wonderful holiday and Happy New Year. And hi, Tina. Good morning. And we'll do another one next week. We'll do this again next week. The one next week, in case you missed it this morning, the theme is going to be grief and helping us work through grief. I experienced a lot of grief this year. Just going through a divorce, there's a lot of grief that goes with that. I know a lot of you have lost loved ones. Or, even when we lose our pets or just life isn't working out the way we thought it was planned. Grief can be a really powerful emotion that comes up, but there's a lot of beautiful medicine in the grief. So when I wrote this meditation, the intention was just to kind of really help us through it. So I'm hoping that if that applies to you and you want to join next week, that you will. Oh, I'm glad you feel amazing, Mandy. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And thanks for the comments in the chat too. I can't see any of you, so it's really nice to see the comments and know that you guys are doing okay and that you received the energy. Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to sign off. I hope all of you have a really wonderful Christmas. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can always send me a message. And if you're interested in the events I have coming up or just a one-on-one session, you can go to sacredsoul444.com, or you can also always send me a message. I'm always happy to help you guys. So, all right, have a Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you for being here. So grateful for all of you. Bye.